on the campus of Mississippi State University, Starkville, Mississippi. Here come them dogs down the stairs onto the court where they will greet the visiting Cats. It's Dogs and Cats, the game of the night in college basketball, and certainly the atmosphere of the night. All right, so it'll be Tolu Smith who wins the tap. Mississippi State, home white. This kid is special, Josh Hubbard. He's a freshman. In fact, both freshmen of the week are on the floor in this game. And the three around and out.
Yeah, Kentucky's 117 points, more than any NBA team scored on Saturday. That's how good they were on the offensive end.
Smith, quick give, and they kick it back out. Jones fires, got it.
Ravi, that's a good start. Considering Mississippi State only makes about 7 3-point shots per game, that is bonus for Chris Janz's guys early.
John Jones, sophomore, 6'5", 205 out of Houston, Texas. Wagner tries. That's huge. Ron Wagner knocks down. Hubbard with a no look, and it was deflected by Fierro. Ball on the ground. There's a scrum for it in the hands of Tolu, and Tolu Smith lays it up and in.
I thought Hubbard turned out.
The lefty, he goes to his right and finds Matthews. Bounce pass baseline, they get it to Smith. Big body against big body.
Strong.
That's a chance for three.
Absolutely too strong, and it all starts by the passing ability of Cam Matthews, one of the better glue guys.
Go to the bench, and the three-point play is not converted. Forward is not an easy one for Mississippi State. Seem to like this matchup, and Smith works his way for an easy bucket.
Onyenso cannot handle Tolu Smith on that low block.
Dillingham, good look to Fierro. That's short, and Smith is playing inspired ball early.
Fierro's the one guy Mississippi State's not afraid to help off of.
Hubbard, long three, he got fouled by Dillingham, and that's 3 free throws. The state of Mississippi's all-time leading scorer was an game for Kentucky. DJ Jeffries also in advantage.
And the recovery length of Big Z is special.
Bad pass, Reed Sheppard. Try to go over the top. Matthews ripped it. Shaquille Moore, an easy one there.
Ravi, you got to take those. The play.
Speaking of big bodies, 6'10", 280 is Jimmy Bell Jr. And look out, Big Z.
The tag guy was 2
minutes. You know, he went 7 for 11, had 18 points and 4 blocks. He's already got a couple now. Look at the speed of Dillingham. The rip. Missed the three. Edwards, easy layup.
Well, that has to be Edwards' game to get him triggered offensively. Here's what I'm talking about. Mississippi State, they've got to rotate up quicker with their tag defenders. See, the tag defender, Ravi, is inside that restricted arc. That will not work. All you're going to do there is get the ball pumped on top of your head, and you've got to tag Ivisic and hit him hard before he ever catches it.
Sheppard open three. Yes. Bottoms, he used that screen from Ivisic.
Literally.
So they absorbed the first blow, and now they are down by 4, Kentucky. They love that baseline move. That time Sheppard, who's third on the team in blocks, blocked it, and it ended up in the hands of Bell.
Impressive by Jimmy Bell.
Bell misses the Texas Tech right after us.
Yeah, that is the Texas Longhorns' last visit to Lubbock as a member of the Big 12. They come to the SEC next year, and that building will be hot tonight, much like this one in Starkville.
Dillingham, the floater, no good. And a rebound by Murphy. Great pass. Yes, great pass by Murphy.
Again, Kentucky ball watching. That is not their strength. Drives off of contact plays. Talking about Mississippi State. If Kentucky continues to ball watch, Mississippi State will continue to shoot layups.
Bradshaw all the way to the basket, lays it in. This is the third center that Cal's got an opportunity to use. Started with Onyenso, went to Ivisic, and now Bradshaw gets some run.
The ball screen defense by Mississippi State has to tighten up. They got to impact the ball more and impact the tag guy.
Layup by Hubbard, blew by his man.
I think, though, if you have Hubbard scoring off the bounce of your Kentucky, you've done your job, but that was too easy. What you don't want is Hubbard to get off 14, 15 jump shots in this game.
Reeves gets his first points of the night. Antonio Reeves.
Big guy right here dribbling towards the wing into guard action. That's what Zoom is. Here they go again. A big handle of the ball to a guard. Bucket.
Hubbard knocks down a three. He's averaging over 15 a game. He's 77-3. Leads the team by 52.
And that zoom action into a shooter, so difficult to handle. Hubbard has such explosiveness in his jump shot.
Shepherd ready to shoot when he
Elite three-point shooting team.
Great move by Murphy. Got his man up in the air, and he's going to have a chance for three. Willingham each with 2 fouls for Kentucky. There's Bradshaw on the baseline. Fierro. Now an open three. Bottom.
Fierro corner.
You get Wagner in the corner. Foul on Hubbard. The freshman of the week, Hubbard looks for .9, and he knocks down that first free throw.
Unreal, uncommon depth that Cal has this year.
They're going to get Bell there. He got his hand on the back of Bradshaw.
Have risen up and shown you why they were the top guys in their class.
Bradshaw, left hand, foul Bell.
So something has to change, Ravi, for Mississippi State's ball screen middle defense.
Scoreboard 25-20 favors Mississippi State, not only in the score.
Yeah, it was a 90-77 win by Kentucky in Rupp. Early in conference play. And remember, Josh Hubbard was 1 for 11 in that game.
Bradshaw
On the clock, maybe?
Here's Tolu Smith, and the front end goes.
Game of his career and moved Josh Hubbard into the starting lineup. But this guy's a ball coach. But his guys love him, they respect him, and how they go about business is very mature.
Shepherd alley-oop, yes sir. Right on a break. Has to do Fierro.
So good to happen with Kentucky athletes.
And just shot a quick shot of Trey Mitchell. Again, not in this game, and Smith around and in. Tolu Smith's had his way with every center. Vistich rolls and finds Reeves. Shepherd's 2 of 2 from 3. Reeves, that's down. Boy, can he shoot it quick.
And boy, can you not come off Antonio Reeves as soon.
It's just unkind of those 16-footers.
Yes.
Not very nice. Smith in traffic gets it to go.
It's a grown man against kids right now on the inside. And if you can't come quick enough with your double team, it's going to be a big, big night for those Mississippi State bigs.
Tolu's got 11 out of Northern Kentucky, the transfer. Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. Shepherd, 3 of 3 from deep.
Do that. He touches the game in every area, probably as well as any freshman Cal has ever had. That's a big statement.
Yeah.
I'm talking about everything he does as a freshman.
Matthews against Fierro. That's a tough shot in traffic.
Kentucky, they're going to have to shoot the ball well because the shot quality of Mississippi State is winning this game so far.
Good take by Wagner.
When he gets it on the go, that go action or go catch action, it's impossible to keep him out of the lane.
Mississippi State's got 20 of their 32 points in the paint. Matthews, wow, right up over Fierro. Milk the clock again, it hits 10. They got to shoot it with 2. Davis has got to get rid of it. Oh, the corner 3, a shocker.
Jeffries. I mean, he got put in a bad spot.
The call on the floor is a good basket. The player's under further review.
Oh,
Yeah, it's out of his hands. But to your point, he's, 29%, I believe, in recognize.
Yeah.
They got a turnover out of it. Sometimes you do what you have to do, not what you want to do, right, to win a game?
Reeves driving, hesitating, and a floater. Pretty.
And he did it over what?
Hubbard is back in the game.
So he's getting more ball pressure, which helps defend that inside post position that Mississippi State's been getting.
Try again. Make again, huh? J.J. Jeffries. Tech Notre Dame to start things off.
Cal goes back to his man-to-man. So Tolu Smith now has got to get a touch.
Jan's team has been great, Jimmy, out of breaks. They are 4 of 4. Hubbard fires. Got it!
That's money for this kid, I'm telling you. Going to his right off of a ball. That's not what you're running into tonight against Chris Jans' guys. This is an entirely different game than what Kentucky played in on Saturday.
5 on the shot clock. About a 5-second difference. Wagner will fire. That's good.
That's huge. That is huge. Not just for him, but for Kentucky.
They'll push. 2 seconds. 1 second. Fires it up. No. Good effort there by Deshaun.
Shooting it tonight.
Yeah, he has made his shots. He is 3 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 3 from deep. Starting 5 for the game back on the floor for Kentucky. Hubbard got hit, and he made the shot. A chance for a 4-point play. 8 seconds.
Ability to rise up. This dribble handoff zoom action again. Kentucky is late, covering that guard coming out of the corner. That big is dribbling at the guard, who sprints out, and this time it's Hubbard again. Because he jumped.
Can they get Justin Edwards going? Reeves on the curl. His quick floater rattles in.
Good play call by Cal. He goes back to his floppy action. 2-circle for Reeves.
Antonio now has 9. Back to Tolo Smith, the cutting Matthews. Missed the layup. Reeves goes to the corner. Fierro to the basket. Pretty play. He hung and
Open floor with his body.
Hubbard again firing. Oh, man!
He is something special now. He took that one personal with a second chance tonight.
That ball was attempted alley-oop to Fierro. Matthews, the bounce, and the layup on the other end from Moore. Timeout, Kentucky.
He's capable of doing it, this kid right here.
He drove, and a foul called on Cameron Matthews, the senior. Looked like he was on the front end of the Pacers hosting Zion and the Pelicans, and then LeBron and the Lakers get Kawhi and the Clippers. Will Tip with it.
I think Cal sees the same thing. Let Dillingham have a couple of minutes here.
Whoa! Alley-oop to Fierro. Matthews never saw it coming. Usually sweeps here and cleans up the sweat. Said, I can't get to that. They handed it to the big fella. Back in action, Reeves sees a baseline. Hard take. And Kentucky flexes back.
Cal has sent a message to his guys. We cannot.
But he just looked at Dillingham in the huddle and said, I'm going to play you, Rob. How bad do you want to play? Do not foul. That's how important Dillingham is to the Wild.
Jeffries putting on a dribbling clinic. Davis saw 7-2 come at him, so he kicked it in the corner for a 3. Air ball. Tolu Smith there, and his first bucket since the 5:59 mark of the first half.
Those air balls are really hard to corral from a defensive standpoint. Watch Shepard.
Yeah, pretty. Laid it in up over Murphy.
Neither team has been AA tournament. It's that prevalent in the college game.
They get it to Smith. He rolls, and that time Ivisic was there for the block. It's Kentucky basketball. That time Z laid off of Tolu, and it allowed him to block this shot.
Good job by Zvonimir to be the second guy off the floor. Tolu Smith is kind of a below-the-rim guy. Now, he's really good, but he's not that explosive, and Zvonimir now comes out.
Wagner, Reeves, Fierro, and Reed Shepard.
Ravi, it might be just to this next media timeout for Reeves and Zvonimir Ivisic. Excuse me, for Dillingham.
Corner, Reeves. That's his spot. Knocks down a 3.
You've got to stay tight on guys like Reeves.
Antonio Reeves, 14 points in the game. Hubbard pulls up. Got one to go.
That's just too easy. Kentucky, their guards are not fighting over the top of screens.
Reeves back the other way. Lindsay says, count the basket.
Being tardy in their conversion defense. Watch Reeves, man. His ability to drive it through contact, hang, favored it, and then they finish up the SEC at Tennessee, which could determine the SEC regular nationally ranked against the number 4 Tennessee. If Auburn were to win that one, you can make a strong case to keep an eye on for those guys as your regular season champs.
Shaquille Moore all the way to the basket. Token defense. That's
why those schedule strengths are so brutal right now for 4 or 5 teams in this league.
Zvonimir Ivicic getting set to check back in. Reeves has been outstanding lately. Shepard all the way, and he's got a chance for a three-point play.
There is no help because and Dillingham are very good.
It's a 4-point game. Murphy pulls up way too strong, and Chris Jans looks like, are you serious? Shepard, great pass, the arrow, 2-point game. Chris Jans is not on the other end. Hubbard back into the game. He's guarded by Shepard. They get it to Tolu, and that's a good play out of the break again. Boy, Chris Jans has been spectacular a couple of times down. 9-minute mark of the second half.
Stagger away for Reeves.
Shepard. Floater. Too good.
How smooth is he? Man, this kid follows kind of a J.J. Redick, but his handle, his passing ability is...
His hands like
yes,
that?
it's a different deal now when I look him. I'm not saying he's Steve Nash, but he's closer to Steve Nash now than he was J.J. Redick back in...
Wagner goes behind his back. Shepard. Oh, man.
There's not a prettier jump shot in all of college basketball than this kid for Kentucky.
Smith double teamed. Hubbard way off. And he gets the ball somehow.
Yeah, but make the defense work a little.
They'll let Murphy all day do that. And he knocks that one down. Reeves, the floater, he's so good at that. He's Reed Shepard credit for the offensive rebound.
Well, you like Hubbard and Tolu Smith, right? Getting shot opportunities if you're Chris Jans trying to close this thing out.
Oh, Shepard, another steal. Up and oh, with the left hand, he knocked it in. Let's hope that Hubbard's okay. Landed awkwardly, and
Reed Shepard affects the game as a freshman better than any freshman Cal has had overall.
21 points on 8 of 11 shooting for Shepard. He got up in the air that time, and Hubbard knocks it down. He's got 25.
1,500 possessions of defensive man by Chris Jans this year.
Wagner got bumped, and he cannot convert the shot, but he will get 2 free throws. Bring the timeout.
Well, we got a glimpse of Mitch Barnhart. I thought he was so smart today. We were talking about it. He said,
interesting idea for Mitch Barnhart.
Well, this applies when Kentucky, Kansas, Duke, Carolina, UConn come to town, or a number 1 or 2 ranked team.
Dillingham, they lead the game now on a 3.
He is and refuses to turn it over, does Reed Shepard.
Dillingham thinks about it. There's that. Oh, great look to Aaron Bradshaw.
The speed of Dillingham, though.
71. What do you do here if you're Mississippi State? Get it to Smith?
Yeah, absolutely. I would.
Hubbard, that ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Mississippi State. Out that Reed Shepard, his family had been involved with Edwards, got him some mental coaching, which Reed Shepard's been using since a sophomore in high school. Hubbard, finger roll, no. Smith follows. That's what? On the floor now. Smith has Bradshaw on him. Tolu on the baseline, working hard, and that's a foul on Bradshaw.
Well, that's the 17th foul on Kentucky, and I talked about the first
win. That's off. Dillingham speed, finger roll, yes.
Now Cal went right at Josh Hubbard, who's the weakest defender that Mississippi State has. No match for Dillingham.
Yeah, more blocked by Ivicic, but a foul is called by Todd Austin. Be his first attempt tonight. And again,
I'll be there.
Where won't you be?
I don't know, but I know I'll be at that one. That's a big-time game.
Big-time game right here. Under 2 to go. 2-point lead down to 1. Shepherd pulls up. Gosh, he is so good.
To my point about him not being sped up in big moments.
23 now in the game for Reed Shepherd. He is 9 of 12 from the floor. 7 assists, 1 turnover. Matthews. Oh, bad pass. Good hands by Reeves. They got a 2-on-1. Shepherd lays it up and in, and a foul.
A lot of babies over the next 9 months named Reed coming out of Kentucky. And this kid just gets it. What can he not do, or what has he not done for this Kentucky team this year?
Now the easy play is the...
Well, you got to go fast now if you're Mississippi State.
Got a new career high, 26 for Reed Shepherd. He blocked that shot. And a foul by Tolu Smith. Reed Shepherd takes over the game.
How good is Reed Shepherd? I mean, to fly in front of a jump shooter, knowing that he's left-handed, and he goes high with the right paw on the road in February and March.
And noon Central. You made the point early, though. What coach has 3 future NBA draft picks coming off the bench? Shepherd and Dillingham have been the difference tonight in this game. Bradshaw got it. Hubbard, I should say, knocks down a 3. Second half to grab this lead. Reeves trapped on the baseline, but before that, he gets a foul called, and he will go to the free throw line.
I don't think he could ever see how quickly these fresh...
8 guys have played double-figure minutes. And that always is the challenge, the balancing act. Who's hot? Who's going to come in? When are they coming in? Hubbard knocks down another 3. In February, obviously through March, where they won every tournament game by double figures. A lot of people think that's what's happening with Kentucky right now. And they break the press, and Shepherd has the ball and will dribble until he gets fouled by Hubbard. He has taken 2 free throws, made them both, and he's now quad 1 victory. Lenardi said
things not over. If you're Kentucky again, your pickup point on Hubbard, just to nine the ball. If you're Antonio Reeves right now, do not let Hubbard even get the ball back.
Matthews all the way to the basket, up and in, and he's got a chance for a 3-point play. Onyenso came in. Free throw is good. Shepherd dribbling, precious seconds off the clock. Dangerous pass, picked off, and they call a foul against Kentucky. Tolu Smith went to...
Struggled his entire career.
1 of 4 tonight.
Gets in a trouble spot.
Smith is able to knock down the second, a 1-point game. Shepherd will get fouled by Cam Matthews.
His entire Kentucky life growing up.
If you're Mississippi State, you go
let Hubbard get it back. Right now, if you're Reeves.
Well, he's got
and
it.
He did.
And he will shoot it.
And he did.
And he buried it to tie it. 7-3 of the night. Chance for Kentucky. Shepherd got it. He hits it. There are no seconds left on the clock. Is that going to be it? The officials will look to make sure there is no time left. If there's not, Reed Shepherd has won the game with a buzzer beater.
There will be a review for potential time on the clock after the shot goes through the net.
Rabbi Josh Hubbard did exactly what he had to do. Antonio Reeves lets him get it back, and he's too good. And nothing but the bottom, and Cal doesn't call timeout, lets his guys go, and it's Reed Shepherd with a tough 15-foot floater.
0.5 will be put on the clock.
You just heard the officials. There'll be 0.5 on the clock.
It's when the ball clears the net, and they say it's 0.5 as far as you can for the passer, because you got a 7-2 guy on you. This thing has to go to the other end.
There it comes, and wouldn't you know it, in the hands of the hero tonight, Shepherd. Kentucky on the road, a monster victory, 91-89, and an incredible second half push. The freshman Reed Shepherd has the best game of his Kentucky career.